Do you want to build a great physique? It's not from chasing a pump. It's not from taking some supplement. It's from getting stronger. It's time to evolve. It's time to start focusing on what matters. Gaining strength on key lifts. I want to start training harder and more focused than you ever have before.
What's up guys, Ryan Magin here, and today we're going to be talking about and breaking down Gregory O. Gallagher, aka Kino Buddy. But first I want to thank all of you awesome guys who commented on the last video, which was about Logan Paul. If you missed that, go ahead and check out the link in the description or wait till the end of the video and you will see it. But today, Greg O. Gallagher, Kino Body. You have probably been around the internet and seen this guy's ads. They are everywhere. Just like Ty Lopez in the internet marketing and kind of business development space, Greg has taken over YouTube when it comes to fitness-based advertising with a lot of videos that are different from what you see everybody doing, which is why I wanted to do this video about him, because I think he is changing the game when it comes to advertising for fitness and what he is teaching when it comes to simplifying getting shredded.
When I created Kino Body, I didn't want it to be another boring, thoughtless fitness company preaching the same useless bullshit. 6 small, tasteless meals that leave you hungry and unsatisfied, coupled with synthetic protein, bullshit supplements, and hours in the gym. That's not exactly the life of my dreams.
All right, so perhaps you have seen this ad floating around on YouTube.
My name is Gregory O. Gallagher, and I'm 24 years old. I believe in taking care of myself, in maintaining a lean and powerful body, and striving each day for self-improvement. Intermittent fasting has been the most powerful health discovery I have ever made. It has made staying lean and building muscle effortless. It's boosted my work productivity, and it's given me the freedom to eat like a king every day. I simply feel fantastic. If it happens to be a workout day, I'll hit the gym hard. I only lift 3 times per week. This maximizes muscular and neural recovery and provides the fastest rate of strength gain.
All right, so that was the ad. I'm sure you've seen it because there's 2.3 million views on that particular advertisement, and he has other ones running. But what everybody makes fun of him for with that ad, all of the hate and the negative comments he gets, is actually why that ad does really well. It's because, let's be honest, Greg kind of looks like a douchebag in that ad, and that attracts a lot of people to him because they see the giant house, they see the shredded physique, they see the nice car, they see the hot girl. People in the ages of 18 to 25 are drawn to this type of thing. It's natural. We all think cool cars, money, girls, awesome. But Greg's message is very strong. And I want to point out what I like to call the 3 P's of power. And I talked about this in my last video about Neistat, which I think is so powerful for Greg himself.
You've been told that if you want to build an amazing body, you have to suffer. You have to give up the simple pleasures of life for a mundane and militant schedule. I call bullshit.
All right, so you might be asking yourself right now, Ryan, what the hell are the 3 P's of power? Well, a few months back at my live event here in St. Petersburg, Florida called Icon, I presented this to the people that were in attendance. And what it is if you're trying to reverse engineer or figure out why somebody's successful at what they're doing and see how they're building influence and attracting all these subscribers and all these fans, that is what the 3 P's of power does. Now, it's actually platform, presence, and persona. Now, platform being obviously where you place your content, persona being the vibe or the style or the presentation of your content, and presence being what you are doing to influence them and get people to like you, know you, trust you, and continually watch your content.
Getting in shape is simple. It's about gaining strength on key exercises to build the perfect amount of muscle and learning how to eat at a caloric deficit effortlessly to strip off body fat.
All right, so let's talk about Greg O. Gallagher, aka Kino Body's persona. One thing he does, which not a lot of people do, especially in the fitness niche, is he's not so much worried about wearing some sort of crazy athletic gear to the gym. A lot of what he wears is basically what you would wear when you're going to a bar with your friends or a nightclub or like a concert. It's just regular street clothes, but he shows you how athletic he is and how fast he is while wearing these normal street clothes. And now, while a lot of people would say that's very stupid, and Greg, why would you do that? Why he does it is it's polarizing. It makes him stand out. When you're hitting heavy bags with Chelsea boots on, not a lot of people do that. So it makes him look weird, which makes people draw to him and gets him attention. All right, so not only does he dress that way in the gym, his overall style outside of the gym is very unique. It's different. It's actually very on trend with a lot of what you see a lot of the fashion guys wearing these days. So he's very high fashion, which shows that he follows trends, which shows that he's current, which then again makes him stand out. It makes him polarizing. It makes him unique, different, fun, quirky. All of these things make you as a viewer want to continue to keep watching him.
Being strong and looking great has never been this easy. It's about time you start enjoying life while building that body you've always dreamed of.
All right, so now let's talk about the platform of choice for Greg Gallagher, aka Kino Body. Now, he started with YouTube a while back. He's been on there for a long time, but he built most of his initial fame there. He has since switched to Instagram, which I think is a much better platform.
In fact, on my Instagram, I'm doing my daily accountability every day. So every day, I'll take a little video snapshot of my body to keep myself accountable. Because I promised you guys I'm going to build my best body this summer. As always, going to do it all naturally.
Due to the fact he's running so many ads on YouTube, he doesn't need to be a typical fitness vlogger and post content and content and content and content over and over again. So he can spend his time on Instagram showing you guys more personal stuff, more intimate things of his choice, like things he shows in his stories, things that he posts his pictures of. All these things add up to you liking him more. So I think for him, Instagram is a much better choice because it showcases his personality a lot better than if he was daily vlogging. Because of his highly produced stuff you see now, it just makes it easier for him to rapidly produce content that you guys will enjoy.
For my key movements, I always perform the heaviest set first, followed by 2 progressively lighter sets with full rest periods. This style of training allows me to come into the gym stronger each and every session.
All right, so if you're just trying to decide for yourself what platform you would like to use, I highly recommend you look into your personality and see what you like, see what works for you, see what you can rapidly produce and create at that higher pace, because this is all about consistency. Just like I'm making these videos every week and I'm posting Instagram stories every day, you guys need to be able to do that yourselves. So that's why I think YouTube being the main thing for Greg to run ads for, and then him to really concentrate on bringing you guys in nice and close with Instagram, was a perfect choice. And I continue to see he's probably going to get better and better and better at that.
Would James Bond live his life in the gym, eating out of Tupperware, sipping on little protein shakes all day like some OCD bodybuilder? Definitely not.
All right, so last but not least is actually what I like to call presence, and that's what Greg does to kind of bring you in closer, to make you feel like he's a part of your life and make you feel like you're a part of his life. And he does a lot of things. Number one being, he's very vulnerable with what he shares about his family. In some of his videos, he often references his dad passing away from leukemia when he was 11 years old. That takes a lot for somebody to share. That's not something easy. So the fact that he shares that openly and that the criticism that's about to come from that shows a lot about his character, which then again makes him a leader to you guys and makes you want to follow him even more.
I believe that in every man's life, there's a turning point, a point where everything changes. My father passed away of leukemia when I was 11. His death was my turning point.
He oftentimes even shows his grandma, which I think is like 85, almost 90 years old, which that takes a lot for somebody to share. To bring you that close into his family life is such a bold move for Greg, and it pays off immensely because, like Robert Cialdini talks about in the book Influence, this raises vulnerability, this brings in likability, and this makes you really trust him as a person. Now, one of the biggest things that Greg does that not a lot of people do is that's a lot of social proof. He actually shows you day in and day out on his Instagram and his Instagram stories, and at the ends of all of his major ads and videos, all of the social proof, all the people that actually use his products and get results. Not a lot of people can say that. That's how he knows his stuff is that good.
I've challenged the status quo by helping thousands of men and women transform their bodies by going completely against the grain. Training just 3 days a week, throwing away bullshit supplements, and eating like a king every night. This may sound too good to be true, but I assure you, it's not.
Another thing that Greg does is he absolutely 100% lives what he preaches. He's not hiding behind baggy clothes. He's not hiding behind, tans and spray tans and angles. He shows you day in, day out in his Instagram stories and on his pictures that he is always shredded. He stays shredded year round. That takes dedication, that takes work ethic. That is why a lot of people trust him to teach them how to do the same, which is why he sells so many programs despite all the negative criticism and all the things that come his way. He's constantly under scrutiny for being on steroids, which I think is a crock of shit, because if anybody has seen him in person, he's shredded, he's big, but he's not that big. But he takes a lot of heat, but the social proof and him living what he preaches puts like a nail in the coffin and says, fuck you, my shit works.
Since I was 6 years old, I wanted to crack the code to building an amazing body that was strong, powerful, and awe-inspiring. I'm 24, and I can honestly say, without a shred of doubt, I've cracked that code. And since sharing it, it's unlocked the limitless potential of the thousands of people who are following it daily.
All right, so just to wrap this up, whether you love Greg or hate Greg, it doesn't matter. He has built a massive following. He's going to continue to grow and grow and grow and impact millions of people's lives with his training philosophy. One thing I really like about him is his overall message is so simple, and it's why he sees so many results with his clients. Intermittent fast for 8 hours a day, drink black coffee if you get hungry, lift 3 times a week, and meditate often. That's very simple philosophy. He's managed to simplify the fitness industry, which has made him polarizing, which makes him stand out and continue to impact hundreds of thousands, if not millions more lives. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. As always, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of these, and thank you for all the comments on the last videos we've been doing. Let me know who you want me to break down next. Drop a comment below. Peace.